Right now, we're going through the golden age of representation. Mainstream media has finally realised that people of a different ethnicity and culture to myself have money too, and are therefore a perfectly valid market to appeal to. Black Panther made $1 billion and even got an Oscar nomination for some reason. And Hollywood even like Asian people now, so look how far we've come. Only no, we haven't. We haven't gotten anywhere yet. We've still got so far to go. There is one group that sees almost no representation in media whatsoever. And when they do, it's as a joke and they're belittled, and it's time to call it a day. For this next part of the video, I'm going to be talking about porn. So if you don't want to hear me talk about porn, click away. Whenever you watch porn, the guy's always rocking this behemoth shaft, this marvel of German engineering, and just not really something that one can aspire to be. Where's all the small dick representation? People don't have dicks that big. I've seen some dicks in my time in the flesh, and I've not seen one that big. I want to see all kinds of dicks represented, and I'm talking small dicks, I'm talking thick dicks, lanky dicks, dicks where the foreskin's too short and it can't peel back over the bell end, and then dicks where there's too much foreskin and it's always flopping about. In this video we're gonna be talking about dicks. We've all got one. So before we talk about what's wrong with dick representation, we need to talk about the good parts. Funnily enough, good dick representation has existed since literally the dawn of time. The good representation of which is Adam, who can be seen in loads of art with his little nobbins swinging about. Another good example is ancient Greece. Look at all these statues, all with little white dicks. If I was really committed to making this the most in-depth dick representation video on the internet, I would at this point talk about how the ancient Greeks actually preferred smaller dicks. Don't quote me on that. It seems to be the case from all the little ones in their artwork, but I'm not a historian, so let's move on. Bart Simpson's little tiny baby dick in the Simpsons movie. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Now, Bart Simpson's actually a little boy, and they're showing his dick, but they get away with it because he's a cartoon and because he's 30 years old. Animation will surprise you. It's got some of the best good dick representation in all of media, especially Disney. House of Mouse! House of Mouse! They've got tons of phallic imagery all over those films. A good example of which is the DVD cover art for The Little Mermaid, which shows little dicks and big dicks all living together in harmony, which is all we can ask for, really. But that's just the good shit. Bad dick representation can rear his ugly head in a number of ways. In an early season of Game of Thrones, we get a full look at Hodor's 16-inch monster penis. This is a problem. You may be thinking, why? That should be fine. Some people just have big dicks and you shouldn't hate them because you have a little tiny baby dick like Bart Simpson. And usually, yeah, I'd agree with you if it wasn't a prosthetic. Unattainable. Gone Girl. Great film, one of my all-time favourites. There is a scene where you catch a glimpse of Ben Affleck's dick. And again, this should be good. We want to see more dicks in films. However, it's only a little glimpse. You see it swing on by for a second and then it's gone. Why are you holding out on us, Ben? That play where Daniel Radcliffe takes his clothes off and rides a horse or something. Again, this should be a good thing. Dicks out on stage for a whole audience to see. It's marvellous. But nobody wants to see Daniel Radcliffe's dick. It's weird. And if you do want to see it, there's something wrong with you. You can quote me on that. So in this part of the video, I'm just going to Google things about dicks because I don't know what else to do. Average dick size. 5.1 inches. Okay, all right. I haven't measured mine in a few years now, but you know, I'm fine with that. Let's have a look to see what the NHS have to say about penis size. Men everywhere worry that their penis is smaller than it should be or that it won't satisfy a lover, but research suggests that most men underestimate the size of their pride and joy. Pride and joy, wow. It's not very scientific so far. Some men go to extreme lengths to try and increase the size of their penis. Indian mystics have been known to stretch their penis from an early age by hanging weights on it, while tribesmen of Brazil encouraged poisonous snakes to bite their penis to enlarge it. Jesus. I mean, I don't want to tribe shame, but that's fucked up. Snakes in the UK Alright, okay. That's accessible, at least. Let's find out some more stuff about dicks. The average penis size for a British man is apparently 5.5 inches when erect. Bigger than the US, which is important. Men from Africa's Republic of Congo find themselves at the top of the penile chain with an average length of 7.1 inches. Wow. And right down at the bottom we have North Korea. How do they know that? Have North Korea released this information? Because there's a lot they haven't. This just brings into question the validity of the whole article, to be honest. 3.8. 3.8. Wow. So what have we learned today? It's not hard to please me when it comes to dick representation in media. Just throw a dick on screen and let me get a good look. Don't pull a Ben and cower in the shadows. Ideally show multiple so anybody can look at the screen and go, hey, that dick's just like mine. There are loads of dick formats and that's fine. If you don't have a chunky fella, that's okay because that's just the thing you come and piss out of, sometimes involuntary. The internet has allowed all kinds of dicks to come out and see the light of day. User-generated porn is now a thing, and male porn stars no longer have to go through vigorous dick screening sessions. You can share your dick with the world at the click of a button. Easy. And I can't foresee a situation in which that'll ever become a problem.